Hello and welcome to 科博 Say Hello. We're so excited to welcome you here to today's episode, brought to you by the National Museum of Natural Science in Taichung, Taiwan. I'm extra excited today because we have a very special guest. For the first time ever on 科博 Say Hello, we are delighted to bring in somebody from our staff who is going to talk to us about an extraordinary event happening later this year. About an extraordinary event happening in January of 2025 to welcome in the new year. So without further ado, let me introduce my guest today, Dr. Wang Pin-Wei. So Pin-Wei, say hello to everyone.
Hi, everybody. My name is Pin-Wei, and I'm a good colleague with Audrey. So that's why I'm the first VIP in the podcast show. But I'm so happy because thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here to talk about astronomy, where I'm so deeply passionate about it.
Wonderful. Can you tell us just a little bit about yourself? What do you do at the museum?
Nothing.
Excellent answer. Let's try that one again. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah.
What do you do at the museum?
Yeah, because I'm an astronomer, so I need to do something related to the astronomy. Of course, at the National Museum of Natural Science, I serve as the people call it assistant curator or assistant researcher. And my work involves around astronomy education, research, and public engagement. I think the key aspect of my role is to try to promote everybody interested in a different aspect in astronomy, because I think it's really, really attracting subject by the natural science. So especially the most important and the special thing I need to do here is I need to do the exhibitions. So before I do the gravity realm, it's combine the scientific content with the artistic interpretation to engage visitors in multisensory experience. That's my goal. So I think it's really good to have the chance to do my job in the museum, to not just for the education, not just for the research, even for the exhibition. It's a triple combo. I think it's really good to make everybody like this subject.
Absolutely. You are nothing if not a triple threat. So tell me, how did you become interested in astronomy and astrophysics?
It's a long story. I think when I was 3 years old, I want to become a garbage truck driver.
Really?
Really?
That's a very unusual answer.
No. People should know that. During my age, not everybody have their own cars.
That's true.
So everybody, when you see somebody with their car, it's really good because it makes like you are a rich family. So that's why you have your car. Unlike in the U.S., everybody has car, even they're very poor.
That's true.
But the truck, especially for the garbage truck, especially, they have a very special, I don't know how to say that, that's a customized truck. And with the music, that's the only truck with the music. Even for the ambulance, they just have a beeper.
That's right. Only a very loud siren.
Yeah, right. That's just a very loud siren. But only in the truck, you have a music, and you have a guardian. Now I know the guardian to help you to lead the garbage. It's not a real guardian. But when I was young, I think it's really cool. You have the guardian, you have the music, and you have the drive the truck to in front of any alley to in front of to every places. I think it's really, really cool. But I know, especially in our generation, people don't really like your kids to show their passion about to become a garbage truck driver.
Because we're supposed to aspire to something more
or you want
academic?
To become academic, or you become like a politician or like a statesman, like you become the U.S. president, something like that, to feel you're very good, or become bishop.
I mean, it's really hard to resist making a joke about politicians right now, but you go ahead and keep going.
Yeah, I'm fine. I think Taiwan still have the need to. We should make joke to every politician. I think it's really important. You should make joke to everybody.
That's probably true. I mean, I think keeping the humor in the situation helps us become more optimistic.
So that's why I like the stand-up comedy.
That's true.
Yeah. Even insult myself.
Can you do stand-up comedy related to astrophysics?
If my English is as good as you do, I think I will become a stand-up comedian with an astronomy background. It's really cool.
So, again, how did we get from garbage trucks to becoming an astronomer?
Yeah, because I'm a garbage truck driver, and my parents don't really hate it. They don't want to show my kids want to become a truck driver. And then I know I need to adjust a little bit. So now I want to become an astronaut.
Oh, very good.
But 1986, the one tragedy happened.
Oh, that's right. The Challenger mission.
Yeah. Oh, you're good. You're good.
I am a self-confessed astronomy nerd, but let's keep going. This is about you, not about me.
Because of the Challenger, the catastrophe, so it made me make a nightmare. So I think astronaut maybe is too dangerous, too risky. Maybe I should change to another occupation with the astro, but not an astronaut.
I see.
So that's why I become an astronomer.
That's a very good origin story, and I think that's an excellent start to your stand-up comedy show that I will now eagerly anticipate in the future.
Cool.
So, all right, we kicked off this episode talking about this amazing event that's going to happen in January 2025.
Yes.
Something called the Planet Parade.
Yeah.
Can you tell us exactly what is happening when a planet parade occurs, and how often does it happen?
Okay. Actually, a planet parade is a celestial event where several planets appear to align in the sky. But it's from the Earth's perspective. It's not real 3D alignment. But from your perspective, you will see that so many bright planets just in the sky. So it makes sense, maybe dazzling.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't realize that that totally makes sense now that you mention it, that it's something that we visualize from our perspective here on Earth, but it's not actually happening in a dimensional view in space.
You're right. But from our perspective, from the Earth, we can see so many bright planets just in the sky, especially like the Venus, like Jupiter, the Saturn. They're really bright, brighter than you expected, especially Venus. So that's why you have the chance to recognize, okay, beside the sun, beside the moon, you already know some few stars. Actually, they are not stars in the sky, and they have a so strange movement by days. So that's why it makes things more exciting.
It's almost like having a celestial cheat sheet because we can easily identify these planets.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, I am very much looking forward to that. So how often does something like that actually happen?
Even it's called parade, but actually you can see it every year.
Really?
True. But depends on the season. For example, why 2025, the planet parade is more dazzling because it's during the winter. The atmosphere in winter is much more stable, especially in Taiwan. So that's why you got a bright star, not so dimming. And makes things more, make the scenery is more beautiful, I think. So when you gather the star, so that's why it's more fascinating than 2024 or even the 2023. But actually, the planet parade is happening every year.
Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah. I really love working on this podcast with you because I've already learned so much.
Yeah, that's cool.
So one really quick note to our listeners who are interested in learning English.
Yes.
There is a saying we say that when things are going really well for us, when I'm having a really great day, we say that the stars have aligned. So, for example, I might say, hey, Pin-Wei, I was able to get all our meetings scheduled today. It was like the stars have aligned.
But it never happened here.
It never happens here. You are absolutely right. So, let's use another example here because it's apparently it's nearly impossible to get.
We need the truth. We are scientists.
We are scientists, so we must reflect the truth.
Example, we're still based on the truth.
That's right. All right, I'm going to say, this morning I was able to catch the bus after I transferred from the MRT, after I got off the high-speed rail.
Oh, cool.
It's like the stars have aligned on my transportation journey today. Is that better?
Yeah, it's much better.
All right, folks. So when you get a chance, you can use this saying, when the stars have aligned, which is almost like when the planets have aligned, or is it a totally different phenomenon?
Yeah, true. Even for the history, when you see the planet online, it's really luck things. It's really lucky. It means like that you are the good emperor.
Amazing.
And you did good things. So that's why the God shows some significant signs to you to make the bright planet in the light.
So I should go looking for it, is what you're saying. I should absolutely go looking for
If
it.
people have the birth during that days, it means you have the chance to have a birth with a very good daughter or son.
That's a lot of expectation to put on this. So can we see this planet parade in Taiwan? How should we go about seeing it?
Just go out.
Just go outside?
And pray.
And pray. Perfect. Yeah. That's it. That's my formula for everything.
Yeah, you don't need any special equipment. People always think we need to telescope to fulfill the interest about the astronomy. Actually, no. If you have the healthy naked eye, already enough. Why you cannot see so many stars in the sky? It's easy because of light pollution. So the only thing you need to do, just take a rest and have the good spirit to taking a car to the suburbs. And with the naked eye, you already can see all the bright planets, even for the Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Mars. You already can see them. So you don't need to have some special fancy equipment like the astronomical telescope. Maybe you need to bring the binocular will make things better.
All right. Yeah. So one piece of special equipment, maybe.
But you don't need them. You don't really need them. So you just have the good mood and go out and to see all the planet. That's enough.
A sense of optimism, a sense of curiosity and discovery, which is what we're always about here at the National Museum of Natural Science.
Yeah.
So are there any other exciting astronomical events happening in 2025 that we can anticipate?
We have some, especially about a lunar eclipse.
Oh, really? So when is that happening?
I think September.
September?
Yeah.
Amazing. So we can look for that information if we're interested in the eclipse?
Yeah.
And that'll also be visible from Taiwan, is that true?
Yeah, it's visible about Taiwan, but about midnight.
Okay.
Yeah, during I think about 12 o'clock midnight.
Okay.
And its duration about 3 hours.
Oh, wow, that's a really long eclipse.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's a lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse is much longer than a solar eclipse.
Because
the shadow of the Earth is much bigger than the shadow of the moon.
Ah, so it's a physics problem.
Yeah, it's a physics problem. Everything related to physics.
Everything is related to physics.
Yes.
The one subject that I did not perform well on. All right. Well, here's the last question for you. How can people who are interested in astronomy and astrophysics get involved and learn more in their communities? For example, what programs are available through our museum?
The first stupid question is, we don't want everybody to become astronomer.
Because there aren't enough astronomy jobs?
No, I just hate the parents when somebody go to the speech or go to a lecture and they want their children to become some kind of good scientist. Actually, you don't need to.
Because we can all be good scientists.
Yes. And we want some diverse society.
That's absolutely true.
We need a professional astronomer. We need a professional DJ like Audrey, right? We need a professional dancer. We need a professional singer. We should professional director of the National Museum of Natural Science.
We have a profession.
Yeah, he's good.
He is very good.
He's really good. So we need everybody to become professional in every field. But if you insist to become a professional astronomer and you want to join some program in our museum, I will suggest. I think astronomy is a field of anyone can explore, and there are many ways to get started. Mm-hmm. At the museum, we offer a variety of programs, like including the stargazing light, and where visitors can observe the sky through the professional telescope. And we also have some experts can provide some program, and you can learn how to do the astrophotography.
Oh wow, very cool.
Yeah, and you can take your image through all the professional telescope and you know how to do the data reduction, something like that. And you already become some kind of amateur astronomer based on these skills. And for those who want to, I don't know, how to dive deeper, and we host so many lectures and courses, like we have a KTO program in
That's right, in Kending.
Yeah, that's really good, especially for the high school student and undergraduate student. Even you are already graduate student, you want to change your field. I'm so happy you become not a biologist to change to the astronomer. Welcome all of you. And everything from the basic stargazing to advanced concept in astrophysics. I think we also encourage people to join a local astronomy club. That's really important. And it's so many great communities. I see so many great astronomy community located in Taichung. Because the Zhongbu, I think the middle of the Taiwan is a great spot for the stargazing in Taiwan. Yeah, maybe some people say, oh, I get a so great stargazing experience in Australia. Yeah, because you're rich. That's fine. But you want to stay in this island.
So much closer.
Yeah, so much closer.
Here.
I say stay here in Taichung, the Zhongbu, the Shanqu. It's really good.
Yeah.
So when you get so many, you can get a notice to the great community for sharing the knowledge and participating in so many observation events. All the activity will help you to grow your interest related to the astronomy, even know more the professional knowledge, and to know the difference between to become an astronomer or just a stargazer. They are all good.
It takes all kinds.
Yeah, but it's all kinds.
That's right.
And you will know more things about this. So I just welcome to everybody, especially for the KTO program. You are already a high school student and you really think you'll become a future astronomer. I encourage you to join us during the winter and summer vacation.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Pin-Wei. I have learned so much. I hope you all who are listening to this podcast are excited.
Okay.
And will look up some of the programs that Pin-Wei mentioned in this podcast today.
Okay.
So I am Dr. Audrey, and until next time, we'll see you online.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.